you know, even from Sideline Story, you still talk about
Yeah.
how people look at you. You know,
Yeah.
the fans look at you like, oh, J. Cole, J. Cole. But then there's another people look at you like, you're not supposed to be here.
Exactly.
You know, how do you consciously address that when racism is in your face? You know, how do you deal with that part?
Me as a person, you mean?
Yeah.
I just observe it. And then it'll come out eventually. Because the music is like therapy for me. You know what I mean? And that's where stuff comes out. In my regular life, I observe. I'm not the type that's really going. I mean, I did do that before. I did tell this lady that I was a doctor on the plane because I got tired of everybody asking me if I was a rapper or if I was a basketball player. Everybody's like, "You play what team you playing for?" So one day I just pretended like I was a doctor, just to be a smart ass. You know what I mean? And really was going along with it. And then the lady started asking me too many questions, and I couldn't answer them. She's like, "Oh, what field of practice? Where you practice at?" I'm just like, "Oh fuck," I didn't have the answers, but I just observe it, and it'll come out later.
But as long as it's only if you're doing that you should have this. You know,
Exactly.
They don't expect that.
Exactly. That's what I don't like. And then I hate the fact that they're right.
You
know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I hate that they're right. Like that I am a rapper. I'll be like, fuck. Like the other day, yesterday, my homeboy who's my business partner and my homegirl who's my assistant was walking out the hotel, and the guy who works at the hotel overheard them say like, "Man, we hungry. Like, I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat." He heard them say that. So when they walking out, the dude is like, "Which one do y'all want?" He said, "Where are you headed? Are you headed to Nando's or Mr. Jerk?" He asked them, "Are you going to Nando's or Mr. Jerk?" And they was like, "Oh, we're going to Mr. Jerk." And he was like, "Okay, it's right down there." But how did he know that they were going to Nando's or Mr. Jerk? But he was right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So sometimes you just want to be like, "No, actually, I'm going to go Mr. Chow's."
Exactly.
You haven't got me figured out.
Exactly. But he was right though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel when I'm on the plane. It's like, fuck. I really am a rapper. Like, I'm feeding into the stereotype. I wish I was a fucking doctor so I could show these people that black people could be doctors too. You know what I'm saying?